Let's make some sourdough cinnamon rolls. In your bowl, go ahead and mix 200 grams of warm whole milk, 150 grams of sourdough starter, and then go ahead and mix this together. 1 egg, and then just give that a good mix too. 50 grams of sugar, 56 grams of butter, and you want it softened at room temperature. 425 grams of all-purpose flour, 7 grams of salt, and then go ahead and start mixing this together. So now that it's starting to form a ball, I'm gonna go ahead and knead this for 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, it's done kneading. So you can go ahead and leave it in this bowl, or you can transfer it to another one. I'm gonna be transferring it to another one because I need to mix another thing. So I'm just gonna spray this bowl lightly with some olive oil and then just form it into a ball. This dough feels so good already. And then I'm gonna place it in here. My dough temperature right now is 80 degrees. So I'm guessing this is gonna take around 6 hours to double. Now I'll just go ahead and cover and let this rise. This is done doubling in size. So now we're gonna finish our cinnamon rolls. Go ahead and sprinkle your countertop with some flour and then get your dough out on the countertop. And I'm gonna roll this out to a 12 by 18 inch rectangle. Next, I have some room temperature butter, and we're going to smear this on here. And now I have some brown sugar mixed with cinnamon that I'm gonna spread on here. And I did about 100 grams of brown sugar and 10 grams of cinnamon. Now starting with the end closest to me, I'm just gonna roll this up. Go ahead and take your dish and spray it with some cooking spray. And then I'm just gonna cut these every 2 inches. So you should get 9 rolls. Go ahead and get them on your dish. And I am not going to cook these tonight. I'm going to be cooking them tomorrow. So I'm going to cover these and then I'll place them in my fridge and then I'll pull them out tomorrow morning and let them come to room temperature, anywhere from like 4 to 6 hours, and then we will bake them. It is the next day and it is finally time to bake these cinnamon rolls. So I actually took these out of the fridge about 6 hours ago, and it has taken a while for them to get to room temperature because my house is only 69 degrees today. I'm going to go ahead and put these in the oven on 375 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. Now that I have my cinnamon rolls in the oven, I'm gonna go ahead and make some buttercream. Start off with a half a cup of room temperature butter, and we're gonna beat this for about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so that is done. Next, we're gonna add 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, a splash of vanilla extract, a pinch of salt, and then it's gonna be about 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk. You're just gonna have to adjust it depending on how you want your icing. I'm gonna add a little bit more milk, and if you end up making it too thin, just add a little bit more powdered sugar. So you'll mix this until it's like nice and fluffy. Okay, that looks good. Perfect. I'm just gonna make sure I don't have any chunks of butter on the bottom. That's what it's looking like. Okay, we'll come back and frost the cinnamon rolls after they're done cooking. There we go, they are done cooking. They probably would have been prettier if I used a smaller pan, but I didn't have one. But I'm gonna let these cool for like 5 minutes and then I'm gonna frost them. Okay, let's go ahead and put some buttercream on our cinnamon rolls. These are going to be so good. Okay, so there we go. I'm gonna let these hopefully cool for a couple minutes and then eat one.